Welcome to round 4 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of September 6th. I'm Catherine Haleko, and I'm here with Terry Morrow.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hi there.
As moms of teens and young adults, we've survived those little kid days, yet we're still rethinking the decisions we've made all through our kids' lives and worrying about what's going on right now. Today is Thursday, which means it's time to give in to our obsessing. And today we are obsessing about family pet quotas and pet decisions. Yesterday, we talked about kids having an opinion about various household decisions, like how warm or cold it is and what we're eating and what cars we drive. And they also tend to have opinions about pets.
Oh,
Usually
yes,
they want more than what the parents want. But, you know, I know in Terry's house, she's the one who... She's the one who could use a little furry friend.
I really would.
She's not getting it.
Yeah. The difficulty is that my husband really does not. And so from time to time, we just overrule him.
Right.
But my son lately he will do this thing where he says, are we going to get another dog? And I say, well, maybe. I don't care. I don't care either way. That's fine. I don't care. Are we going to get another dog? I don't care. Are we going to get another dog? It's like, I think you probably care.
I think you care. Somehow I suspect. Well,
I'm just bringing this up for no reason at all. I have no opinion, but are we getting another dog?
Well, as you might remember, in my house, we got 2 dogs the last time that we went to get 1 dog. Mm-hmm. And now Nicole has doubled the cat quota in her house. Oh. So tell us what happened.
Oh, my goodness. Kitty. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not something we were expecting, and it's one of those things like, how could we not? So we had a little kitten literally dropped from the air into into our backyard. It was plucked from its litter by a raptor of some type or a bird of prey of some type, probably an owl. And, the owl, I guess, lost its grip or whatever. Something happened, and this little kitten landed in our vicinity and started showing up at our door because it saw our other cat. Because we currently have a cat and a dog, 1 cat and a dog, and this little kitten started showing up at the door, and it was like we didn't know the backstory, of course, until. We just saw this as a forlorn little kitten who had lost its way. So it wasn't until, so we thought, well, we'll trap it and then do the whole, give it to a cat rescue who'll either foster it out or who'll foster it out. Or sometimes they do like a neuter and release program. So that was our intention. But of course, once we see the little thing and spend some time with it, it's like, oh, man. So then I took it to the vet yesterday, and she discovered that there were some puncture wounds on its little body, which were indicative of being picked up by a bird. So a large bird. So it's kind of like, yeah, we only wanted 1 cat and 1 dog, but this is like our surprise baby that we have. And he's a gem. Like, he's a sweetheart. So
that's great that you were in a position to be able to do it.
Yeah, I'm really thankful. I mean, prior to... We were not ever cat people. I'm not. I didn't grow up with cats. I think I've talked about this before. But when my son moved back home after university, he brought his 2 cats with him. And that just broke us in. So we just got set up for cats. And so now, we're a cat-friendly house. So it was easy to do.
Wow.
He just kind of came in, and we already had all the supplies and stuff from because when he left and took his 2 cats, of course, we had to get our replacement one for ourselves. So that one was chosen. That one was on purpose. Yeah, and then this little guy came along. So, yeah, so we were already set up for it. But.
So now is your Is your daughter, who's about to leave for school, sad that she's going to be leaving
so
her
sad.
2 cats?
Yeah, so sad. Because all this time, this whole past year, she kept saying, we need a second cat, we need a second cat, for the new one that we got after my son's cats left. And we're like, no, let's just enjoy what we have. We don't need to add to our plate, kind of thing. And of course, she's been away this past week. So she's missed all the drama of getting this kitten. And then she comes home. So this kitten has to go into another foster care for 2 weeks before we can take it on full time. And then so she comes home like several hours after the kitten goes to his temporary foster. And so she won't even see the kitten. And then she goes back to university. It's just kind of a weird mix of the way things work out. But so she's not going to meet it until Christmas time. So,
wow.
Yeah. But that's so
exciting.
she's quite upset about that. But we've been FaceTiming like all day, every day for the last. She's getting her fill on FaceTime, but yeah. No, I mean, like, I just like having, I mean, I don't think we have a maximum. I mean, maybe we do have a maximum. I mean, I'm not going to take in every cat there is, but, I think you guys know, we've always been animal people with a variety of animals in our house.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay.
That's nice.
And they're usually animals that have been
this
unwanted.
kitten had good timing because you're about to be empty nesters.
Totally, right? That's my daughter's like, she was meant to be because I'm leaving and now you have something to replace me with. So keep you busy, care for. But anyway, yeah, I'm happy that we can do that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I'd like to keep looking at the animal shelter in our town, their website, to see if there's a dog for us. And I haven't seen one that seems right enough for me to overturn the opinion of the man of the house and force upon him a creature that he will probably wind up caring for to a good degree. This is, the kids have an opinion about whether we should have a pet, but then when I say to them, okay, great, so if we get this pet, you will take charge of feeding and walking and cleaning up the poop, right? That'll be your guys' job. Right? And they're like, well, we're kind of busy. We work on everything, but, sure. So I know who eventually does all those things is the one person in the house who does not want a dog, as is always the way. But our animal shelter has way, way, way more cats at the moment than dogs.
Yeah.
And so they're doing super hard sell on the cats. They've started an Instagram page. If your Instagram feed is full of dogs and you're thinking you want to have some cats to represent, check out Clifton Cats, Clifton Cats. That's our Clifton Animal Shelter. And just picture after picture of adorable kitties and plaintive messages like, please come get me right now. But I just don't think we're a cat household. I don't.
You know what, Terry? Honestly,
we're not cat people. Yeah.
I said the same thing for years and years and years. And trust me, once you get a cat, you're not going to go back.
Well, the thing is, I have had cats. I had a cat as a kid. And I also, when I moved to New Jersey, I got a cat. Because I was living by myself in an apartment, and that was just perfect for the cats. We coexisted. She took attention when I was available and didn't really care when I wasn't. And that worked out real well. But then when I got married, that was a little stressful for her. And then when we had, adopted the kids, the cat was like, I'm just going to go hide behind this washing machine and die, which was pretty much what happened.
So
yeah, it really is very sad. I mean, R.I.P. Melrose. I'm sorry about how things ended there, babe. But I think she just took one look at my son and said, I'm going to scratch that kid and then I'm in big trouble. So, and I'm still many, many, many years down the line, but I'm still not sure he would handle a cat appropriately in a way that would not get him scratched. And I would rather that not happen. Right. It used to be you could declaw cats, and I understand why you can't, and they've gone against that, and I agree. It's not a good thing to do, but at the same time, having a creature with sharp claws around kid who has maybe a decision-making related disability. Seems dicey.
No, they put tips on them now.
Do they? Do they really?
Yeah. My friends have
like those little plastic things you put on the end of.
Oh
my goodness.
My friend, she
and the cats. How humiliated are the cats by this on a scale of 1 to 10?
They're like little tiny, things. But my friend has a daughter with autism, and they were worried about the same thing. And they have 2 cats. And that's what they've done with their cats. They've put vet will put tips on it. Mm-hmm. And so it's not.
Do they come in colors? Do they like to go get a manicure?
They can actually.
We're going to switch out your tips for the season.
Yes, I think one of them has pink tips.
I got to think all the other cats are laughing at those cats, but maybe not.
So anyway.
Oh dear. Yeah. Well, less barbaric than actually removing a part of their skeleton, but still. Well, that's something to think about. Although
yes,
the cat would be looking at me with chagrin. You're going to what?
Your daughter would love it.
I do think my daughter would love to have a cat.
Oh, love it.
But
yeah.
Yeah, but I do love dogs. It's just
so do I.
We tend to get the older dogs who then are with us for a very short period of time. And then we have time off in between. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of American Staffordshire Terriers, as they call them, at the shelter right now, and it's like, don't think that's. I don't know if I can handle that.
Just go look at the kittens. Just go look.
I don't have to look at them. They're all over my Instagram feed. Adopt this poor cat now, will you please? It's a hard sell.
Yeah, no, they are so low key compared to dogs. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
because I've only ever had dogs, and honestly, you could not have, like, my husband and I were dog people all the way, and wow, this is like a quarter of the work. Not even.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It would be less work, and since we're all doing stuff and maybe not as available to give a dog emotional support as we have been in the past.
Yeah. Your daughter would just love it.
She probably would.
Anyway, that's my little.
I have a Clifton cat staring at me right now named Cutie. Aww. And she is indeed. They may be wearing me down.
Go check it out. But go with, are they at the shelter?
Everybody go on Instagram to Clifton Cats and tell me which ones I should adopt.
Or adopt them yourself so that Terry doesn't have to.
Yes. I bet they'd ship, Yes.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned. We tend to talk about our pets a lot. So
sometimes our pets talk during the podcast.
Let's find out if Terry gets a cat. Stay tuned.
I don't think my husband would be that much happier with a cat than with a dog, honestly. Because the cat, you can shame the dog into staying off the furniture, at least while you're in the room. I think the cat's just going to say, yeah, right.
Well, then you just get a little blankie.
I'll lay down anywhere I dang well want to lay down, old man.
I don't know. Get a little bed and then lie in the bed. It works. You can make it work.
I always respect cats for really not giving much of a darn about what the humans want. Isn't that the case? Or did I just have a particularly aloof kitty?
Maybe you had an aloof kitty.
You're here? Okay, fine.
Yep. So, no, I'm going to wear you down. Anyway.
Maybe an owl will drop one in my backyard.
Right, I was just going to say that. Maybe one will drop into your life just like it did to Nicole.
It sure did. And we are so thankful that it did. So stay tuned. I'll post some photos. You can check out what I'm talking about. Or who I'm talking about. Well, that's it for today's Round 4. Tune in tomorrow when we'll share our roundup of things that we've been using or enjoying lately that we think deserve a shout out. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.